Projected 30% growth in defense sector employment, analysis of job creation in aerospace, cybersecurity and manufacturing by 2026. Date, January 24, 2025. Executive Summary. The defense sector is poised for a substantial employment increase with projections indicating a 30% growth by 2026. This surge is driven by a combination of geopolitical tensions, advancements in technology and strategic investments across aerospace, cybersecurity and manufacturing sectors. Comprehensive analysis by Deloitte reveals several key trends that underpin this growth, including rising defense budgets, technological integration, workforce challenges, supply chain resilience and investments in clean technologies. Key trends and insights. 1. Geopolitical tensions and defense spending. Global defense expenditures exceeded $2.4 trillion in 2023, reflecting ongoing conflicts in approximately 59 countries. The U.S. Department of Defense has proposed a budget of $849.8 billion for fiscal 2025, with a significant emphasis on unmanned systems and advanced technologies. Countries worldwide are increasing their defense budgets in response to geopolitical threats, which is expected to sustain employment growth in the defense sector. 2. Technological integration. The aerospace and defense industries are operationalizing technologies such as artificial intelligence (AI), advanced air mobility (AAM), and unmanned systems. Deloitte's survey indicates that 81% of aerospace and defense companies are implementing AI, particularly in maintenance, repair, and overhaul (MRO) to enhance efficiency. The push towards advanced technologies is expected to create new job opportunities and reshape workforce requirements. 3. Workforce challenges. The aerospace sector anticipates a need for an additional 123,000 technicians over the next 2 decades, highlighting a critical shortage of skilled labor. Companies are adopting digital strategies to attract and retain talent, including enhanced apprenticeship programs and partnerships with educational institutions. Workforce turnover in the aerospace sector was around 13% in 2023, significantly higher than the national average. 4. Supply chain resilience. The aerospace and defense sectors are grappling with supply chain challenges exacerbated by geopolitical tensions and material shortages. Companies are focusing on improving supply chain visibility and integrity. Initiatives such as the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition are being implemented to prevent counterfeit parts, ensuring quality and reliability in the supply chain. 5. Investment in clean technology and advanced mobility. The advanced air mobility sector, particularly electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft, is gaining traction with increased investor interest. Companies are pushing for urban air mobility solutions and aim for operational certifications by 2025, indicating a pivotal shift towards sustainable aviation technologies. Common key points. Growth in defense sector. Both aerospace and manufacturing sectors are experiencing significant increases in defense spending and employment, driven by geopolitical factors and technological advancements. Technological emphasis. There is a critical focus on AI and digital technologies to improve operational efficiency and effectiveness. Workforce demand. The challenge of attracting and retaining skilled labor is prevalent, with companies prioritizing training and apprenticeship programs. Differences between sources. The analysis from Deloitte's Aerospace and Defense Outlook emphasizes defense budgets and geopolitical tensions, while the Manufacturing Outlook addresses broader manufacturing trends and economic factors such as interest rates and demand fluctuations. Timeline of events. 2023. Global defense spending exceeds $2.4 trillion. Workforce turnover in aerospace reaches 13%. 2024. Increased demand for air travel leads to a recovery in the commercial sector. The DoD proposes a budget of $849.8 billion for 2025. 2025. Anticipated advancements in AI for MRO, strategic investments in unmanned systems and advanced air mobility, and a focus on supply chain visibility. Conclusion. The defense sector is set for significant growth by 2026. Driven by strategic investments in technology and workforce development amidst ongoing geopolitical challenges. Organizations must leverage technological advancements and workforce initiatives to capitalize on the impending demand for skilled labor and ensure supply chain resilience in a rapidly evolving landscape. The analysis of projected growth in defense sector employment by 2026 reveals several counterintuitive insights that challenge common assumptions about the industry. Here are some key points that highlight these unexpected findings. 1. Growth amid labor shortages. While the defense sector is set to grow significantly with projections of a 30% increase in employment, it simultaneously faces a critical shortage of skilled labor. This duality suggests that despite the growth in defense spending and job creation, the industry may struggle to fill these positions. The paradox lies in the fact that an expanding sector that requires more workers is simultaneously experiencing high turnover rates and challenges in attracting talent. The aerospace industry, for instance, anticipates needing an additional 123,000 technicians over the next 2 decades, which underscores a gap between demand and supply for skilled labor. 2. Increased defense spending versus technological advancements. The increasing defense budgets driven by geopolitical tensions and conflicts may lead to assumptions that traditional employment in defense-related roles will dominate. However, the analysis indicates a shift towards technological integration such as artificial intelligence and unmanned systems, which may reduce the need for certain traditional roles while simultaneously increasing the demand for tech-savvy professionals. This suggests that while overall employment may grow, the nature of jobs will evolve, potentially leading to a mismatch where existing workers may not possess the necessary skills for new roles. 3. Supply chain resilience versus dependency on global markets. There is a concerted effort within the aerospace and defense sector to enhance supply chain resilience through local sourcing and improved visibility. However, the industry remains highly dependent on global supply chains, which can lead to vulnerabilities. The expectation that companies can easily bolster local supply chains contradicts the reality of existing dependencies on international suppliers for critical components. This reflects a tension between the desire for resilience and the logistical challenges posed by global interdependencies. 4. Investment in clean technology amid economic uncertainty. Despite the anticipated growth in investments in clean technology and advanced mobility solutions, there is a counterintuitive hesitance in the industry given prevailing economic uncertainties and potential changes in regulatory frameworks. Companies are making cautious investments in clean technology, which contrasts with the strong push towards sustainability. This suggests that even in a rapidly evolving market focused on decarbonization, the pace of innovation may be tempered by caution and risk aversion. 5. Increased automation versus employment growth. The integration of automation and AI technologies is expected to streamline operations and improve efficiencies in the defense sector. However, this advancement could lead to a scenario where fewer human workers are needed to perform traditional tasks, raising concerns about job displacement. This creates a paradox where industries are poised for growth, but the growth may not translate into proportional increases in human employment, particularly in roles that could be automated. 6. Urban air mobility. The advanced air mobility AAM sector, specifically the development of electric vertical takeoff and landing eVTOL aircraft, is gaining traction driven by investor interest. However, the expectation that these technologies will become mainstream quickly overlooks several barriers, including regulatory challenges, safety concerns, and the need for public acceptance. The optimistic projections of operational certifications by 2025 may not align with the slower pace of actual deployment in urban settings, indicating that market readiness may lag behind technological advancements. 7. Workforce development versus aging workforce. The defense sector's efforts to attract and retain talent through innovative training programs and partnerships with educational institutions are commendable. However, the aging workforce presents a significant challenge as a substantial portion of experienced workers is nearing retirement. The contradiction lies in the fact that while new talent acquisition strategies are being implemented, the immediate impact of retiring workers may create more urgent gaps that cannot be filled quickly enough, leading to operational challenges. In summary, the anticipated growth in the defense sector employment by 2026 is influenced by a complex interplay of factors that reveal counterintuitive trends. The growth is accompanied by significant challenges related to labor shortages, technological shifts, supply chain dependencies, cautious investments, and the evolving nature of work. These dynamics underscore the need for strategic planning and adaptability within the industry to harness growth potential while addressing inherent challenges. The projected 30% growth in defense sector employment by 2026 has significant implications across various industries, particularly in aerospace, cybersecurity, and manufacturing. While many key trends are highlighted in reports by Deloitte, several important aspects might be overlooked by the general public. Below, we delve into some of these overlooked points and explain their significance. 1. Geopolitical tensions and defense spending. While the report emphasizes the increase in global defense spending, it is crucial to note the underlying geopolitical tensions that drive this growth. The statistic that defense expenditures surpassed $2.4 trillion in 2023 is not just a number. It reflects a shift in global priorities due to conflicts in 59 countries. This is significant because it indicates a long-term commitment from governments to enhance military capabilities, which in turn drives job creation in sectors related to defense technology and manufacturing. The proposed U.S. Department of Defense budget of $849.8 billion for fiscal 2025, with a focus on unmanned systems and advanced technologies, suggests a strategic pivot towards modernization and technological advancement in military operations. Understanding the geopolitical context helps stakeholders anticipate how defense spending will shape not just job markets but also international relations and security dynamics. 2. Talent shortage and workforce development. The critical shortage of skilled labor, particularly in the aerospace sector, is a point that warrants more attention. The expectation of needing an additional 123,000 technicians in the next 20 years highlights a looming crisis in workforce development. Many people may overlook the significance of this shortage as it goes beyond mere numbers. It affects operational efficiency, innovation, and competitiveness in the defense sector. The high turnover rate of around 13% in aerospace, compared to the national average of 3.8%, underlines the urgency of addressing workforce challenges. Companies are increasingly looking to digital strategies and partnerships with educational institutions to attract and retain talent. This focus on workforce development is significant because it not only impacts immediate job creation but also shapes the future capability of the defense industry to innovate and respond to new challenges. 3. Supply chain resilience and integrity. Another critical aspect that may escape attention is the emphasis on supply chain resilience and integrity within the aerospace and defense sectors. The establishment of initiatives like the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition is a proactive measure to combat issues like counterfeit parts and ensure quality in supply chains. Understanding this aspect is important because the integrity of supply chains is essential for national security and operational reliability. The challenges posed by geopolitical tensions and material shortages underline the need for enhanced supply chain visibility. Companies focusing on this can better prepare for disruptions, ensuring that they can meet increasing demands without compromising quality or safety. This focus on supply chain integrity reflects a broader industry trend towards risk management and sustainability, areas that are becoming increasingly vital in a complex global landscape. 4. Investment in clean technology and advanced mobility. The pivot towards clean technology and advanced air mobility (AAM), particularly in eVTOL electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, is a transformative trend that is sometimes overlooked in discussions about defense and aerospace. The growing interest from investors in the AAM sector, with 93% of managers expressing interest, indicates a shift towards sustainable aviation solutions. This is significant not only for job creation but also for addressing climate change, a growing concern that transcends traditional defense priorities. As urban air mobility solutions develop, they could redefine transportation, create new markets, and generate a multitude of jobs in design, manufacturing, and operations. The potential for these technologies to contribute to cleaner urban environments and reduce congestion positions them as a critical area of growth and innovation. 5. Strategic spending and defense priorities. The report outlines how defense priorities shape spending in the industry, particularly in areas like rocket technology and unmanned systems. However, the implications of this strategic spending extend beyond immediate defense capabilities. They hint at long-term trends in technology development and industrial policy. For instance, the focus on hypersonic research and the growing military drone market illustrate how defense spending shapes technological innovation. This strategic investment not only creates jobs but also fosters advancements that can spill over into commercial applications. The dual-use nature of many defense technologies means that investments made today could lead to breakthroughs in civilian industries tomorrow, enhancing overall economic growth. 6. Digital transformation and AI integration. The operationalization of AI and other digital technologies is another aspect that deserves more attention. While many reports highlight the use of AI for maintenance and operational efficiency, the broader implications of digital transformation in the defense sector are profound. The integration of AI in MRO maintenance, repair, and overhaul processes can revolutionize how aerospace and defense companies operate, leading to higher efficiency, reduced costs, and enhanced service delivery. Moreover, the emphasis on digital technologies to attract talent and manage the workforce reflects a shift in how companies view employee engagement and training. As the industry grapples with turnover and skill shortages, leveraging digital tools for workforce management could become a critical differentiator in talent acquisition and retention. Conclusion. The projected 30% growth in defense sector employment by 2026 is driven by complex and interrelated factors that extend beyond immediate economic benefits. The geopolitical context, workforce challenges, supply chain integrity, technological advancements, and strategic spending are all crucial elements that shape the landscape of the defense industry. By paying attention to these often overlooked aspects, stakeholders can better understand the implications of growth in the defense sector, not just for job creation but also for broader economic, social, and technological trends. This understanding is essential for shaping policy strategies and investments that align with future needs and challenges in both defense and related industries. The analysis on the projected 30% growth in defense sector employment highlights several critical points relevant to the sectors of aerospace, cybersecurity, and manufacturing. Below are the 4 most valuable points identified for in-depth analysis and discussion. 1. Geopolitical tensions and increased defense spending. Geopolitical factors are a primary driver behind the anticipated 30% growth in defense sector employment. The global defense expenditure exceeded $2.4 trillion in 2023, influenced by conflicts in approximately 59 countries. This trend is expected to persist, with the U.S. Department of Defense proposing a budget of $849.8 billion for fiscal 2025, emphasizing unmanned systems and advanced technologies. Discussion points. Impact on job creation. How do geopolitical tensions translate into specific job roles within the defense sector? What types of skills will be in demand? Investments in technology. What specific technologies, e.g. AI drones, are being prioritized, and how do they affect job roles in terms of skill requirements and training? Long-term implications, beyond immediate employment. What are the long-term economic implications of sustained defense spending on local economies and industries? 2. Technological integration and workforce challenges. The aerospace and defense industry is rapidly integrating advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence, AI, advanced air mobility (AAM), and unmanned systems. Notably, 81% of aerospace and defense companies are using or planning to implement AI, particularly in maintenance, repair, and overhaul MRO operations. However, there exists a significant workforce challenge with a projected need for 123,000 additional technicians in the aerospace sector over the next 2 decades. Discussion points. Skills gap. What strategies are companies adopting to bridge the skills gap? How critical are partnerships with educational institutions and apprenticeship programs? Digital transformation. How does the integration of AI and digital technologies reshape job responsibilities and workflows in defense-related fields? Retention strategies, with turnover rates significantly higher than the national average. What best practices could be implemented to retain skilled workers in the aerospace and defense sectors? 3. Supply chain resilience and integrity. The aerospace and defense sectors have faced significant supply chain challenges exacerbated by geopolitical tensions and material shortages. Companies are focusing on enhancing supply chain visibility and integrity through initiatives like the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition, which aims to prevent counterfeit parts. Discussion points. Supply chain strategies. What specific strategies can be employed to improve supply chain resilience? How can companies leverage technology for better tracking and compliance? Impact of counterfeit parts. What are the implications of counterfeit parts on safety and operational integrity in aerospace and defense? Future trends. How might evolving geopolitical landscapes affect global supply chains in the defense sector? What role will domestic manufacturing play in mitigating risks? 4. Investment in clean technology and advanced mobility. The advanced air mobility (AAM) sector, particularly concerning electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft, is gaining traction, supported by strong investor interest. Companies are pushing for urban air mobility solutions with operational certifications targeted for completion by 2025. Discussion points. Market viability. What are the key factors that will determine the success of AAM solutions in urban environments? How important is regulatory support? Environmental impact. How does the shift towards eVTOL and clean technologies align with global sustainability goals? What are potential challenges in scaling these technologies? Job creation in emerging technologies. What new job roles and skills will emerge from advancements in eVTOL and clean technology manufacturing? How can the workforce be prepared for these changes? Conclusion. The projected growth in defense sector employment by 2026 is influenced by various interrelated factors, including geopolitical dynamics, technological advancements, workforce challenges, and supply chain resilience. Understanding these aspects will be critical for stakeholders in the aerospace, cybersecurity, and manufacturing sectors as they navigate the changing landscape and prepare for future opportunities. Each of the points discussed above can serve as a foundation for further exploration, ensuring that the sector is equipped to meet the demands of an evolving global environment. 1. The Cold War arms race. The Cold War, spanning from the late 1940s to the early 1990s, marked a significant increase in defense sector employment driven by geopolitical tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union. This period saw massive investments in military technology and infrastructure, with both superpowers amassing substantial arsenals of nuclear and conventional weapons. Employment in the defense sector surged as nations ramped up their military capabilities, resulting in the creation of thousands of jobs in aerospace manufacturing and research and development. The arms race not only fueled advancements in military technology but also spurred economic growth in related sectors. 2. World War II industrial mobilization. The outbreak of World War II led to unprecedented growth in the defense sector as nations mobilized their economies for war. In the United States, the War Production Board coordinated the massive conversion of peacetime industries into war production facilities. This shift created millions of jobs in manufacturing, shipbuilding, and aircraft production. The demand for skilled labor, particularly in aerospace and heavy manufacturing, skyrocketed, with companies like Boeing and General Motors expanding their workforces significantly. The war effort not only transformed the industrial landscape but also laid the groundwork for post-war economic expansion and technological advancements in various sectors. 3. Post-9/11 defense spending surge, following the September 11 attacks in 2001. The United States saw a dramatic increase in defense spending as the government prioritized national security and counterterrorism efforts. The Department of Defense budget expanded significantly, leading to increased employment in defense contracting, cybersecurity, and intelligence sectors. The focus on homeland security and counterterrorism measures resulted in the creation of numerous jobs in aerospace defense manufacturing and technology development. Companies specializing in cybersecurity and intelligence solutions experienced a boom, reflecting the growing need for advanced technological capabilities to address new threats. This era marked a transformation in the defense landscape, emphasizing the importance of technology and innovation in national security. The projected 30% growth in defense sector employment by 2026 is a significant indicator of the industry's evolving landscape, driven by geopolitical dynamics, technological advancements, and a pressing need for skilled labor. This analysis encapsulates key trends that will shape the future of the defense sector, particularly in aerospace, cybersecurity, and manufacturing. Key trends and predictions. 1. Increased defense spending. Geopolitical tensions are likely to continue driving defense budgets upward. With global defense expenditures surpassing $2.4 trillion in 2023 and the U.S. proposing an $849.8 billion budget for fiscal 2025, the focus on unmanned systems, advanced technologies, and cybersecurity will dominate the allocation of resources. Countries will increasingly prioritize modernization, especially in response to regional conflicts and global security threats. 2. Technological integration. The adoption of advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence, AI, machine learning, and autonomous systems will revolutionize operations in the defense sector. By 2025, it is expected that 81% of aerospace and defense companies will have implemented AI solutions, particularly in maintenance and operational efficiency. The development of autonomous drones and unmanned aerial vehicles (UAVs) will further enhance military capabilities and reshape defense strategies. 3. Workforce development. A critical shortage of skilled labor will challenge the defense sector, with an anticipated need for 123,000 additional technicians in the aerospace industry over the next 2 decades. This talent gap will compel companies to innovate their recruitment strategies, emphasizing apprenticeships, partnerships with educational institutions, and digital platforms to attract and retain young professionals. Enhanced training programs leveraging virtual and augmented reality will also play a crucial role in upskilling the existing workforce. For supply chain resilience, the defense sector will prioritize supply chain visibility and resilience, particularly in response to recent disruptions caused by geopolitical tensions and the COVID-19 pandemic. Initiatives like the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition will emerge to combat counterfeit parts and enhance the overall integrity of supply chains. Companies will increasingly adopt digital tools to monitor and manage supply chain operations, ensuring timely delivery and quality assurance. 5. Investment in clean technology and advanced mobility. The advanced air mobility (AAM) sector, particularly electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft, is set to gain traction by 2025. With strong investor interest and a push towards environmentally sustainable technologies, AAM solutions will be explored for urban transportation and military applications. The emphasis on clean technologies will be critical in aligning with global sustainability goals and addressing climate change challenges. Common themes across sectors. Growth and investment. There is a consensus on the robust growth trajectory across the defense sector, fueled by increased defense spending and the need for advanced technologies. Technology as a catalyst. The integration of AI and other digital technologies will be pivotal in driving operational efficiencies and enhancing capabilities. Talent acquisition and retention. The war for talent will intensify, necessitating innovative strategies to attract and retain skilled workers in a competitive landscape. Economic and policy factors. As the U.S. and global economies navigate post-pandemic recovery, potential changes in monetary policy, trade agreements, and regulatory environments will impact the defense sector's growth. Lower interest rates may stimulate investments, while geopolitical developments could influence defense priorities and spending. The outcome of upcoming elections could further reshape the landscape, affecting trade policies and defense strategies. Conclusion. The defense sector is on the brink of transformative growth by 2026, driven by technological advancements, strategic investments, and an urgent demand for skilled labor. Companies must adapt to the evolving landscape by leveraging digital tools, focusing on workforce development, and enhancing supply chain resilience. As geopolitical tensions persist and new technologies emerge, the defense sector will play a pivotal role in shaping global security and technological innovation.